What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ball SAC. I got with me
Sheldon.
And I'm Andre and
Cooper.
And today's a special day. It's been 10 years, 10 years, 6 months, and 13 days, approximately 3,849 days since an anime called Bleach ended. Now, I was 19 when it ended, and I was heartbroken because it was a really good anime. But today, October 10th, the first episode of the new arc, the 1,000-Year Blood War, just aired. We watched it. We haven't talked, but you are going to be the first ones to hear our thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into it. Boys, the floor is open.
Emotional. I was 23 when that thing fucking ended, okay? 23 fucking years old. 23 when Bleach fucking ended. I'm so emotional right now. Like, you don't understand. Fucking 10 years. I had to read the shit to find out what the fuck was gonna happen next. And now we get to actually watch it animated, and the animation...
Okay, can we just talk about the animation?
Oh my god, that
animation from like...
Disney must have fucking given them like a lot of fucking money or something, because there's no fucking way. What animation studio?
I'm still like... It's still insane to me that, like, I just watched that on Disney Plus because it just seems like Disney is just collecting everything. But I mean, like you just said, the fact that the animation's that good, Disney clearly is like, listen to people, and they're like, okay, we get it.
No, hold on.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we got this correct. Disney had nothing to do with the animation.
Yeah.
This was all Viz Media that put the money into MAPPA to be like, make this awesome.
Yeah.
Disney just got the fucking licensing right.
Well, Disney must have paid the licensing fees.
They
probably paid, and the thing is, they probably paid a fuck ton because they took it off of Crunchy.
Well,
take it from Crunchy,
they took it from Crunchy. They took it from Netflix.
Yeah,
they took it from fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how much money that would cost?
I mean, the fact that you take it off Crunchy alone is insane.
Nutty.
Because Crunchy is like
it was
the anime.
It was been home to Crunchy for years. Years. Now, community outrage was there.
Oh, easily.
Understandable. Understandable. Because I was kind of livid too. I'm not going to lie. But now that
didn't you text us saying, yo, it's gone from like Crunchyroll?
Dude, a week ago, because I was finishing it. Y'all are like, oh, I watched it 20 years ago, fucking 13 years. Dude, I finished the anime 12 hours ago. Like, I watched the last episode yesterday, and like, that shit was wild. But yeah, no, I went on like a week prior, and I had like 10 episodes left to finish, and I'm like, I can easily burn through this. I have time, and then I go on. I'm scrolling through. It's not fucking on Crunchy. I'm like, okay, maybe there's some weird glitch. So then I search it up. I can't fucking find it. And I'm like, shit, they took it off. And so I searched it up. They took it off of Crunchy, and I had to end up fucking watching it on a very legal anime. Oh, super
We're
legal.
Not promoting anything, but it was illegal. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was, but it was, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so just to go back to what we were talking about, that animation, like, from just the first episode,
holy fuck,
of Bleach to now, impeccable.
Dude, it's insane. It doesn't make any fucking sense. That first episode had better animation than most anime movies. Not even gonna lie. Yeah.
Like Bleach TYBW first episode versus the original show Bleach. It's you said,
leaps and bounds, man.
It is
leaps
fucking. It is
like
insane.
Every frame was crisp as fuck. Like there was no like blur.
No, you can almost taste it.
You know how background images have like blur faces and like none of that.
No, it was the cleanest, most crisp animation I might dare say ever seen. Like ever. Like I can't I can't think of a better animation. I really can't. Like when I think off the top of my head, like what's a better animation? What had more? Like Demon Slayer comes to mind. It was beautiful, but I don't know if it had the level of detail that this does. It had an extreme amount of detail. Demon Slayer is
flashy.
Yeah, it's very flashy.
Very flashy. Which draws you in. This though wasn't really flashy, but I was still just like, holy.
This is tight Kubo. in the beginning. When Tai Kubo started his like illustrations, he took care in detail into not just his characters, but the environment surrounding it.
Yeah, okay.
And as you kind of go through though, eventually you can see the burnout with him happening in not just his manga work, but like in his the animation as well. Like the environments were kind of like lacklustery and kind of the same throughout, but this first episode is OG Tai Kubo coming back, and you can just see it in the environmental artwork that he's done into this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that first opening scene, like the first shot where it's like it shows Kurokuro town.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And that was a
100%.
painting. That was a painting that I was looking at. It was so fucking detailed. It was ridiculous. That was some of the best animation. But like, dude, when Ichigo came out,
Like just walked.
when Ichigo just fucking walked. When
step.
he just fucking walked, all he had to do was fucking walk.
It was the step,
and it was chills.
and then the fade in for like his theme song. You're like, all right, I'm in.
Fuck me,
Okay,
dude.
but besides just Ichigo, we had like Orihime come back with the fucking Senten Keshin.
Also, she got like real fast at healing people now.
Oh,
She's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
healed.
She's like healed.
Yeah.
She's like fucking Mercy from Overwatch. Like,
yeah.
boom, boom.
And
just healed,
before,
done.
and before,
I don't know
it
what
was
the fuck.
like, yeah,
I got this.
I'm gonna be here for like, I don't know.
like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
like 3 episodes.
Right?
Just
But
Give me
now-
like 45
Vanessa,
minutes.
Hey, you're healed, and I was like, hold on, that was like a second.
Bro, Chad coming up.
Yo, Chad,
One punch that hollow like at the building.
Hollow.
Wait, one thing that you guys said when we were watching it is you were like, she was never able to push back with
Yeah,
her
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But she is. If you watch the last season, that's the ability she gains. She can put it up, and when somebody attacks it, she can blow them back. She can reflect that damage. That was in
This is what happens when you take an absence.
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
fucking 10 years.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
tend to
no,
forget
no.
details like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, no. She was able to do that in the last season. Like she learned that right during the Fullbring arc, like the Fullbring
yeah.
I
arc.
like that we have from memory, and then we have a fresh.
Yeah,
in
it's
mind.
good, it's good.
It's like awesome perspective.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great,
because
it's great.
I just watched this shit. Like everything is still fresh, very fresh. to me.
Also, Ishida skating,
Bro,
that
sick.
was nutty.
sick.
He was just like ice skating, like fucking shooting people. I'm like, God damn, this dude
And the fact
should go
that,
to the
that,
Olympics.
that he skated up like a billboard, like can he just vertically skate up shit now?
Yep.
Dude, sick.
Like-
and then obviously the main fucking
He's like,
Ichigo.
I'm gonna take you all on.
Yeah,
Like
Ichigo.
bro?
It's the Bon
Kai!
that always just is like, and then just his outfit. His
man.
his now
Outfit's
flame is
sick.
like black and white. It's just
Yeah.
his whole
Homeboy was swole too. They gave
Yeah,
homie muscle mass.
Yeah.
he has tonage.
Yeah,
yes.
Like
yeah.
when
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
in his Bankai outfit, you can see his cuts. And
You
everything.
see the striations in his muscles, bro. Like it's just like fucking all the way down. You see each independent muscle like in his arm through his shirt. You're like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
That moment when he turned back to look at the other shit, like the other Soul Reaper,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I got this."
Yeah.
Like, just triceps cut. Like you're like, okay.
Yeah, clearly you've been hitting the weights, right?
100%.
So, other than that, because that scene was just phenomenal.
I think the scene that got me the most.
Yeah, now I want to hear like your thoughts on the moving past that scene.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
This episode did not give anything up with what the hell's going on. You learn they literally just like they touched the ball sack just a little bit and they just dipped. They were like you asked for a blowjob and they came in, tickled your ball sack and then left.
It's
Like
that
they were
meme
like
when you take a shit and then the water comes up and tickles the balls.
Yeah.
And it goes
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, they go
Yeah,
back down because
basically what that
they
was.
didn't do anything. Like they legitimately, this episode did close
This
to
is-
nothing.
This is the equivalent of going on like say like the third or second date and you go for the hug and you pull away and both you guys are staring at each other thinking the other one is gonna kiss and you just leave and you go,
Yeah.
well fuck, now I want more. This
Now I
is
want fucking
literally-
more.
Literally that, because
How-
like Coop said, like it gave us something to hold on to until next week.
Yeah, for sure. No, I want to know everything now.
Yeah.
Did they say how many episodes is in this arc?
Sheldon. I think you said that last night.
I think it's like 10 or 12, something like that.
Oh yeah, arc.
They're breaking it. Whoa! Oh, total?
Yeah, total arc.
episodes is 52 episodes, but they're breaking it down into 4 parts.
Okay.
So they can keep the animation consistent.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm happy with it.
So it's an Attack on Titan thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
basically.
The thing is, I'm not waiting for this to end. Like, I'm waiting for Attack on Titan to end. That's what I'm waiting for. But for Bleach, it's different. I want to continue watching because it's gotten to a point where it's so good. Like, even the last season that I watched, like, like, you guys started talking about the jump from the first episode to there. Think about the episode from the arc right before the Fullbringer arc. With Aizen and everything. The animation, don't get me wrong, was great in when he's fighting Aizen.
You're talking about in the Hyokomundo arc.
Yes, in the Huecomundo arc. Like the animation's good in that, but the jump from the Huecomundo arc all the way over to the Fullbringer arc. Dude, the animation's insane.
Oh yeah, it definitely took a jump up.
It was
easy.
crazy.
Easy.
The Ginjo and Ichigo fight is still like I said, that's a top 10 fight in anime.
Oh, it's so good.
Come on, like that is so good.
Yeah, and I want to encourage anyone who potentially can't wait. Don't read this. Just wait. Now that it's here, wait each week, because I feel like if you start to read it now, you'll fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just
100%.
Just wait each week. I don't care if you have to fucking throw your phone into a backpack and hide the backpack. Wait, because it'll be
worth it.
It will
100%.
be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Trust me. So anyway,
Dude,
yeah.
And the outro.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
The outro.
I loved the rewind.
Dude, I came. I came.
I was.
I don't know about y'all, but
I
like,
was semi-hard when the show started.
dude, like straight up, I was watching it. I was hard, and then immediately I just started coming, just profusely. I couldn't stop. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
that shit was hard, dude.
It was pretty. That's one thing I loved, is just seeing, because for anyone who just happened to just watch this first, I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? You basically got the gist of it. From that, it was the first episode, and it just kind of like encapsulated all of like the really important parts leading up to this. So, but again, if you are curious, you can just fly back and watch all of it.
Now, if you want to watch all of it in
a
proper manner,
I don't know if you can.
It will be coming to Disney Plus. Like the first seasons of Bleach and everything are coming to Disney Plus. Apparently.
Actually?
October 26th
Really?
is when it's dropping.
So
okay?
now, do
And-
you think they're gonna redo it?
No.
As in the animation?
No
they're
way,
not-
no
that's
way,
too
no
much
way.
money.
That would be way too
That's
much
gonna
money.
be too much money. I think they're good with where they're at with
Yeah.
it. This is like to end Bleach.
Yeah, I think back to a topic we were talking about, the bag that Disney had to drop. The bag that they had to drop, bro. That
even
must
that.
have been so many fucking zeros.
Not even that. I'd say, okay, you know what? To backpack off what you said, the balls to like, hey, Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
We're taking one of your top 3.
Yeah. No, we're taking one of your
The absolute balls and bag.
Yeah.
To be able to be like, name your price.
Yeah.
To just take
Yeah.
an anime off.
Well, if
Crunchyroll.
anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Disney.
It has to.
It has to be. There's no other media platform that can drop that kind of money.
This
Like,
media
that must have
did
been
it smart though by making
stupid.
it a fucking bidding war between all 4 of them.
Oh,
They must have made mad money.
Oh
off
yeah, and
Easily.
the thing is Disney, like,
We don't know exact numbers, so if you can find them, okay. But we just don't know.
Yeah.
We just know that like you said, Biz was basically like, all right, you 4, fucking who wants it?
Yeah.
Right. And
Pretty much.
then it was just like a free for all.
well, Crunchy must have put some pretty, like, they usually don't probably put that much money up because they don't really have too many animators to go.
It's not that. It's since they got bought by Sony, they now have like a budget that they need to spend money on. And for them, I think between Bleach and Chainsaw Man, they whipped a lot of their money into Chainsaw Man over Bleach.
What? Turn it up?
No, is it the same?
I think so. Mine is like not almost like
Is it 3/4?
yeah,
Or
about
half?
3/4.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3/4 up.
I just didn't know if we thought the same or
Whatever. I mean, I'm like kind of speaking into mine. I don't
Okay.
know. Whatever.
Also, just to give some preference, this is the first time we're ever doing this. So if there's any mistakes,
time. No.
roll with it.
No.
After
You don't
all the-
understand the fuck around. We were supposed to start this at 11 p.m. PST.
PM,
It is-
AM, dumbass. What
Yeah,
the
fuck's
fuck?
sakes, 11 a.m.
Fuck you mean
11
11 p.m.
11 a.m. PST. We started what?
2?
3? It's
3.
3:12 now.
It's 3:12 now? Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
started. We
we-
must have started at like 2:30 then.
Yeah.
We are doing 100 of these.
yeah. We were fucking going
Fuck.
forever. God damn, bro.
Oh no, yeah. So just it's the fact that Disney just had the balls to just be like, hey, look,
We're getting into anime.
yeah,
Like,
right.
we're getting into anime.
And not to mention getting the anime that was anticipated.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
even bigger.
Yeah.
Way bigger. Like, I understand a lot of people are going to be upset about it being on Disney Plus, and like Disney has no business being an anime. But now, look, I'm going to take it back because they did Studio Ghibli shit, and people love that.
Which I didn't know until last night when you told me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They brought Studio Ghibli over to the Western Society, and that's what really helped take off
And
anime,
I mean,
I think.
if you don't know, studio, then I mean,
You should look it up.
You should.
There's a lot of great movies
Studio
on
Ghibli, I'm not gonna lie, kind of mid. Like I don't know.
This
I watched
motherfucker's
some of
trying
that
to-
shit.
hot take.
He's just trying to create controversy where
I
there
watched
is
that
none.
shit. I watched that shit. All
Thanks for
y'all,
coming to the podcast. You can
all y'all out here sucking fucking Studio Ghibli's dick, looking at look at the animation, it looks so pretty. Nigga, those stories are shit.
Yo,
No cap.
food in Studio Ghibli films.
It's different. I'll say that. It looks fantastic.
crisp.
What did you watch exactly?
What's the fucking one with the big the Totoro? Totoro one?
Okay, Totoro's like whatever.
Totoro
You
was
got
mid.
Martian
No,
Princess
we
Mononoke?
I think we were
Howl's Moving
halfway.
Castle?
We were
I
watching.
haven't seen it, but I want to.
I was
Great.
Kiki's
Delivery service?
goated.
Awesome.
Goated.
haven't watched it, but I watched
Goated.
part of the Princess
Spirited
Mononoke.
Away, dude.
I heard that's like the
money.
Yeah.
That one is the
I think I
money.
watched that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched a couple of them, and I was like, shit, man, I really don't like these movies. I like kids movies, and I'm like, shit, I'm good.
You need to watch Spirited
You need
Away.
to watch Princess Mononoke.
You need to watch Spirited Away, man.
Yeah, well,
There's
guess what?
nothing-
He needs to watch fucking One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, and you know what? He's been fucking lacking, okay?
know,
Studio
that's-
Ghibli,
that's true,
whatever
man.
the
You
fuck.
really have
I
to.
don't give a fuck about Studio Ghibli, but goddamn One Punch Man and Mob Psycho are some of the best
Studio
goddamn animes.
Ghibli walked, so everything else could run.
Fuck you mean? We're watching Bleach. Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, fucking One Piece. Those are what fucking walked so we could ran.
No. Dragon Ball Z laid the groundwork for Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto.
Yeah.
So they could run.
True.
Sure.
Okay,
The
yeah.
big
then-
three
but then-
took it off from there.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like Dragon Ball Z was like a
Inuyasha?
catalyst.
Yo, shut the fuck up about you.
Yeah.
That's a
Shut
goddamn love story. Shut the fuck up.
That shit was.
I mean,
that
it
shit
was good, but
trash.
shut the fuck up.
I watched a couple episodes with that with Jane. Jane wanted to watch it so bad. She's like, "Let's watch Inuyasha," and I'm like, "Okay, let's watch Inuyasha." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna
You
hate
need
this
to be
shit.
like
I watched
30 episodes in for it to be really fucking good.
Yeah, it's a slow burn.
It's a very slow burn
Bro,
for Inuyasha.
I watched almost all of the fucking filler arcs in Bleach, and I can't get through 3 episodes of fucking Inuyasha, okay? So just tell me, I watched all of the motherfucking Bount arc, alright? That shit
Yeah, that
was
Bount-
bad, dude. That was bad.
Bount
That was
was
bad,
really rough.
dude. And I can't get through 3 episodes of Inuyasha. That's saying something. I'm sorry, but that's saying something. That is saying something, okay?
Fair enough. But yeah,
Mount Arc was rough.
that was one of the slowest arcs ever.
And I watched the entire fucking thing only for them to fucking reference it once, 2 episodes later, and then never again.
You know what is cool about like those arcs though? Like when you look at, they start with Shinigami and Reapers. Like Shinigami's like the Japanese equivalent of like their death gods, ghosts, whatever. Like when you go into the bounce is like a European thing.
It is.
It is, and then
It's
you
like
get
vampires.
yeah, it's a European thing though. Like it's because I looked this up like way back in the day. Like when you look at Espada and Arrancar, it's a Spanish thing. It's like
Well,
their
no
term.
shit.
Yeah,
Arrancar and like Espada and Hueco Mundo, those are all fucking Spanish words.
yeah. It's so like it was cool that Tite Kubo was able to incorporate like different nationalities of their, I guess like mythic creatures, you know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
I think it was cool. Like, I definitely think that
But some of them were just trash.
those fucking filler arcs were pretty hot garbage. But, I mean, what filler arc isn't? But
the first
goddamn.
part of the Zanpakuto arc was actually pretty tight.
I like no, you know what? For the Zanpakuto arc, I didn't really like the whole story. The story was decent. It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It's probably the best filler. You are right. It's definitely the best filler when it comes to the filler arcs of Bleach. But I think the thing that I liked the most about it was the different characters. All the different Zanpakuto. I think that took form. I think they did a really good job writing them.
Yeah,
that's
100%.
what I really liked. I don't know what it was, but I think that just the banter back and forth. I didn't like it at first, but I really got used to it, and I really started to like it as it went on. Like I just liked it more and more. And it was kind of sad to say bye to those characters because those characters they're never coming back.
No.
You're never gonna see those characters again. But they were really interesting characters, and I thought they all had their own roles, which was kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know.
Zabimaru, fire.
Zabimaru, fire, fire,
fucking
God
fire, dude.
Damn, give me that monkey ass, bro. God damn.
So goddamn good, man. Oh my god. But
That baboon ass.
but just going back to like the first episode of the 1,000-Year Blood War, though, man, like it left a lot. We need to know what's coming. People that have read the manga know what's going on. People that haven't read the manga, you're in for a fucking ride.
so excited for
you guys are in for a fucking ride.
So
Don't spoil it for yourself.
so
Don't
happy I
go
did.
read this shit. You guys are in for a fucking ride.
Yeah.
A lot of shit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
A lot of people that just watched and didn't read, you're not ready for.
No, I think it was
Yeah.
like I don't know, like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I finished the 1,000-Year Blood War manga, and I recall, I think it was like every day or every other day I would text Sheldon a screenshot of the panel, and I'd be like, yo. And then the next day I'd be like, yo. And I'd be like, what? And he'd be like, bro, it gets worse. And it got worse and worse and worse. And I was just like, oh, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't want it to end. I was like, I don't want it to end. Dude, honestly, like, I am so excited for people to watch it. But the people that have, you understand what's coming. The people that haven't, like Coop, I don't know if you're ready.
I am like,
First episode,
I'm so anticipated.
Someone got, I dare say, nailed to a wall.
Yeah. No. They
Okay,
like.
here, let's talk about that.
Okay, well, like I don't think we've gone over any spoilers yet, other than the intro. So we'll say like this is like spoiler territory. Now we'll get like deep into like exactly what happened
So
during the
moving
story.
forward, this is spoiler territory. If you haven't watched, pause this, stop it, go watch, come back.
Yeah.
You've been warned.
Yeah. So
Let's dissect it right from the fucking beginning. Okay.
So first shot, Captain at his desk.
Oh yeah. Right before he gets nailed. Oh, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, so someone's talking, he turns around, there's like 6 or 7 people, and then homeboy's on the ground, headless.
Fucking dead. Headless.
Have we ever seen that in Bleach?
No.
Or was that like...
I'm pretty sure the only headless, like you haven't seen a headless Soul Reaper or human or anything. I think it's only been the Arancars and or the Hollows.
Yeah, so that was, I think, like a first for like a Soul Reaper to just be seen.
Yeah. No, that dude just insta died. And then what's it? The head captain's lieutenant. Fuck, I always forget his name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that his
sure
name?
it's Sabasaki?
Something like that.
We literally just watched this. You
I
guys.
know.
I'm so bad with his name. Because he's in like 5 episodes total.
Sasakibe.
Oh,
Sasaki,
yeah.
Okay.
I
That
swear to
dude-
God, we are fans.
I totally butchered that. I was so fucked up.
Sasakibe.
I'm gonna be real. I only watched this year,
mean,
but like
He's not really mentioned a lot.
No, he's
He
not.
isn't,
Right?
he
But he
isn't.
was prominent by Captain Yamamoto's side.
yes. Every time Captain Yamamoto's there, he's almost always there.
Yeah.
But the fact that he just got fucking nailed by
so
a
it's-
huge ass arrow.
Yeah.
That shit made Ishida's fucking arrows look like pussy shit, bro.
Micro penis.
That was like his shots are like
Micro
little fucking midget shots, like little 9mm shots. This is a fucking spear that came from God.
Yeah,
Like,
this arrow impaled Sasakibe onto a wall, and homie was. Did he lose a hand?
There was no fucking
no,
left
was it
hand.
left hand?
His left hand was gone.
And his sword was broken. Yeah.
His
get fucked.
So
So the fact that and then the Bankai thing.
Yeah, so mid conversation, it's Captain Yamamoto.
Now hold on. They ddidn't say exactly what they're doing to Bankais.
No.
So we can't say anything. We can't say anything.
You guys have read, so you guys know.
Yeah,
So you guys can't
it's
say anything.
it's mid conversation. It's Captain, and then the 6 or 7 people, and then in between them, all of a sudden, fucking God's arrow comes out of nowhere and just pins Sasakide to a wall, and he's just like, Captain. The look on his face is like, what the hell? Sorry. Rewind.
Actually, the look on his face was like that of terror.
It was like Jesus came
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
and fucking
And shock.
Actually, let's put a pin in this. Rewind for a second to when the 6 or 7 people say to Yamamoto, they're like, you need better security, and fucking Yamamoto shits on them and says, what better security is there than me?
He's like,
bro.
He's like, I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yo.
Fuck you mean security,
Dick
bro?
out on table.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Straight up. Just pulls out the dick, slaps it on the table, and says, what the fuck you
I'm
mean
here.
security?
Yeah.
Hello?
So anyway, so now
You can't fuck with old man Genryusai, man.
You cannot.
You cannot.
No. So anyway,
Actually,
let's pull that pin out. So yeah. So fast forward. Sasakebe gets pinned to a fucking wall by God's arrow. The look on his face speaks volumes.
Oh yeah.
Because, sorry, the look on the captain's face speaks volumes because he looked scared.
Yeah. No, he was like, holy fucking shit. Like, he was in shock. Because the thing is, Captain Yamamoto is never a person who, like, kind of waits around. Like, he'll just fucking go. But when it comes to these 6, when they came in, he was, like, just in pure shock. He didn't care that fucking other squad member was dead. He didn't look scared there, but when the lieutenant came in on a fucking arrow, that's when he was like, holy shit.
He's like, hold on, that's my lieutenant.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
Not a wall.
dude. But for real, like, then he dashes around with you see the look in his eyes. He is about to fucking
You know that look on
explode.
like anime characters' faces where it's like it's almost shaded and you can't see their eyes, but you know they're just fucking angry.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
It's like Gon from Hunter x Hunter when it's just sitting there and there's just like dread over his eyes and you're like, holy shit,
And
like,
then, like,
something's
he,
gonna
like,
happen.
he like steps insanely fast and like shatters the arrow.
Shatters the arrow with nothing. Just by his
shatters
fucking
the
look.
arrow, grabs Sasakebe, and then the 6 or 7 people basically say, well, our work is done, fucking peace. And he just like unsheaths his fucking his sword and just tries to torch them, but they're gone, right?
He just fucking nukes his own building. Like,
Yeah.
just literally
Yo, the
says,
flame
"Fuck that."
animation from Genryusai was like
Oh
insane,
my
man.
god, dude,
Yeah.
crazy.
I actually was watching.
But yeah, it was insane. So
Yeah.
then moving forward after that scene, what was after that scene?
Well, I mean, it was pretty much coming to the end of that, where like Ichigo was wiping out the hollows, and then he fought.
Oh no, I think it went to Ichigo's room and then.
Oh no! That's not what it was. We're completely out of like time jumps here. When that was happening, he was fighting that dude, the Quincy.
Yes, yeah. He was fighting the Quincy because right when the flame came, there was that really smooth transition into out of the flame came fucking Ichigo, and it was back into that scene where he's fighting the
Eberron or whatever his name is.
yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other Quincy that was fighting Ichigo. Yeah, he pops out.
How fucked up was it that we thought that was an Aron car, but then he pulled out the Quincy chain?
Yeah, I kind of realized, like, no, I realized that they weren't Aron car. I don't know why, but like right when I saw him, I was like, that doesn't look like an Aron car. That kind of looks more like a Quincy.
Well,
and I think
just,
it was his
just
outfit.
going back to the beginning of this episode when they started doing like the talking about after 900 years.
Yeah.
The
That's
Seal
what pushed
King
me.
gets his body back.
Yeah.
After 9 years, he gets his mind back, and after 9 years,
he gets
his strength back.
Yeah.
You're like, and then you see the Quincy chain come out and a hand grab it, and you're like, why the fuck is Quincy's here?
Hold up.
Why are the Quincy's here?
Yeah. Hold up.
There are more Quincy.
There are,
Hold the
because
fuck
we
up.
thought throughout all this that the Quincy's were basically wiped out.
Yeah.
That was right because I think.
Hishida and his dad. That was it.
Yeah.
Right. That's what everyone thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they were the last of the Quincy's, and that was it.
Yeah.
But looking now, we're seeing this episode. They're not.
fucking full force.
They're fucking like they invaded Soul Society. They killed one of the strongest Quincy's, I think, and like they went and attacked Karakura Town with Ichigo there.
Yep.
Like there's a bigger overarching thing.
Well,
coming.
homeboy, you know, that attacked or tried to attack Genrai, he even said we declare war. He's like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna like tiptoe. He's like, yo, me and my boys, we're here to wreck shit.
They came in unknown. There was no indicator in Soul Society that people broke in.
There was nothing.
Otherwise, Yamamoto would have been high alert.
Yeah.
The things that were just going off were like sectors
turned around and they were there.
Yeah, like sectors were just being invaded or like taken over, but nothing about Soul Society itself, like the actual city where the Shinigami live.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
No.
So these guys are on a fucking another level. On another level.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, the fact that they just got into fucking Soul Society, nobody was there, it just literally went straight to Yamamoto, and just, I mean, they said there's no security, but there technically is. Like, all of the other squads are just around there, and nobody fucking sensed them.
They have alert systems too when Soul Society gets broken into.
There's the bubble.
Yeah.
There's a fucking huge
So
bubble.
they got through the Sirte
With no issues.
They got nothing.
With no indicators.
No issue.
Right?
No indicators, no nothing. They just fucking appeared and just fucking nuked the lieutenant. And then we're like, yo, we declare war. And that was kind of really fucked.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, they seem fucking super strong. But I'm curious to see how strong they are comparative to Ichigo. Because at the moment...
Well, we kind of got a taste of that during that fight. Right?
Yeah. We got a taste of it during that fight. Like, Ichigo still seems way stronger
Like when
than them.
Homie did whatever the fuck that thing was.
Yeah. To take the Bunkai. Or, like, do something with his Bunkai. I don't know what... I don't know. Like I said, I'm the person here who has not read it. You guys both have. So, like...
And, like, when...
What do you think, though?
What do I think about, like, the Bunkai?
What do you think that they were trying to do?
About that whole, like... About what
I'm assuming that they
about what Kibe said, and then that whole scene with Ichigo where he's like, do it. Bankai, do it.
Yeah. He was egging him on to do the Bankai, right? And I'm assuming what's going to happen is like from my perspective, when I saw that, I saw them taking part of the Bankai. So I'm thinking they're taking part of the power of the Bankai, whatever that power is, and then they would be able to use it via whatever the fuck that big fucking, or that weird
Interesting
thing is that shoots. I could be completely wrong. They could also take the fucking Bunkai power, like the actual Bunkai. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But my assumption is that they're gonna take the power that surrounds the Bunkai, like the power that the Bunkai gives to the like the Soul Reaper, and they can then convert that into Quincy
some
power.
other crazy
shit, some crazy fucking nuke or something.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
what I would think, but I don't know, right? I don't want to.
No, that's fair. And we'll probably see a lot of we'll probably see more of that when episode 2 or 3, whatever that airs next week.
Yep.
Like we're gonna probably find out what that's a Kibe was.
I know. I'm like, what's that?
What he was saying, and we'll find out more about that. But yeah,
do
man.
you think he lives, or do we think it's just like
he
he's
can
like?
die. He can die.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a
To
throwaway
be fair,
character.
when you watch,
I mean, he was alive and talking after he got.
Yeah, but he's a throwaway.
he kind of
No
is.
cap. He's a throwaway.
When you think about it and you look back at all the previous seasons of Bleach, he's not really that significant. We just know he's homies with Captain Yamamoto.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
lieutenant commander, but he was never.
Have we
really...
ever seen his Bankai?
No, we haven't even seen his Shikai.
Yeah, we just saw it. Or
Who's Shikai?
or we never saw him actually. No, we did see it actually. It was when Rukia was gonna get, I guess, die, and then Ichigo and company saved her when she was basically being crucified.
Yeah, did he
And
Shikai?
then, huh?
Did he Shikai?
And then Ichigo saved her, and then 4 people were sent to stop him, and one of them was Sasakibe. His Shikai is a rapier.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh shit.
So you know how we saw his sword there? That was his Shikai.
Yeah.
I could be bullshitting, but I strongly think that.
I thought he. Okay, I could be wrong about this, but do you remember in?
Oh, you're right. It's a fucking rapier.
Yeah.
It's a fucking rapier.
But what's the power behind it?
That I don't know.
So wait. What doesn't it show in the Zanpakuto arc?
No.
Whose was the electricity one? Because I thought that was him.
Electric one.
Yeah, there was an electricity-based one, which was like purple electricity in the Zanpakuto arc. Now, I could be completely wrong, and that's a filler arc, so I don't even know if that is his, but that's what I assumed they were kind of showing off, was like his. I can't remember. Fuck, it's been a hot minute since that.
You could be right about that, actually.
Well, I have the computer in front of me. I forgot I could just do that.
Just search it up, yeah. Yeah, but that was I still think that outro. Can I say outro? That's maybe the best outro of all animes.
That's a hot take.
That is a hot take.
Think about it. Tell me which outro from that rewind to that outro.
Yeah, actually, that rewind was. You gotta think
harder?
though, like the rewind only slapped because it's been 10 years.
You were right.
I watched it.
You were right.
Yeah, I am right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Yeah. The electricity-based one. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm not fucking crazy.
It's been 10 years, bro. Okay.
It was a filler arc. But I remember it.
Exactly right.
I remembered it. And yeah, so like his is the electricity-based one. I remembered it because that shit seems so dope.
Yeah,
fucking the electricity going everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that with the rewind, like regardless of it being 10 years, I just watched it this year. This is the first year I've ever watched Bleach, and that shit slapped so fucking hard it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That shit slapped so fucking hard it was ridiculous. The song, the animation, the art style, showing off all the entire fucking journey from start to finish. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that brought back a lot of memories.
Dude.
Like watching that rewind, it definitely brought back a lot of memories. Like when he stopped Byakuya's fucking piercing with his sword, he was just like,
Yeah.
you ain't going anywhere. I was like,
Yeah.
No, it definitely brought back a lot of memories. I was like, fuck, I remember all this now. Like it's just like flooding back.
Oh, okay, so his Shikai can basically, it's like a lightning based.
Yeah. It's a lightning based Shikai.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, it left it on a cliffhanger. We see like
that was
not
that was not a cliffhanger.
The Quincy King clearly takes no shit even from his own men. Like
that was the
boy demands the respect.
Oh, doesn't he, dude? It's not demanded. It is required.
Required. Yes, that's a better word.
Required. Yeah. Like legitimately, if you fuck around, you do anything. That's it. Dude literally just said one sentence to the dude. He was like, oh, thank you for bowing to me. And the dude's like, I would never bow to you. And he's like, what did you say? And left arm off. Left arm off.
There was no movement. It was just like, pop.
Yeah, just left arm off. Gone. That's it. Dissected. Gone. You don't get a left arm anymore.
And he was just sitting there.
You don't get a left arm anymore. You don't get a left arm anymore.
Out the window.
And homie was just sitting there like, it didn't even matter.
No.
Like, it's like
he didn't even move.
He's like, I told you don't argue my presence. And I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, he does not like discourse in his fucking kingdom.
He wants peace.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was insane.
It was a good first episode. Like a great
Oh
first
man, it was a
episode.
great first episode. I still think that they literally just like touched our balls and just left it because like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No.
I don't know what I have not read it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm confused as shit. I know that has something to do with the Quincy King, and this dude's super powerful, and his Quincy Arankar dude looking dudes like they're his like elite. It's basically it almost feels like that intro to them was very reminiscent of the intro to the Arankar. It really was. Right?
Yeah,
like you get that intro, the one dude it's like Aizen sitting there, right? And all of the Arankar sitting around him at the table, right? Like that's what it kind of felt like. It was very reminiscent of it.
Yeah.
It kind of gave that same like stature when you were thinking of it, because when the Arankar show up, they fuck everyone up. Everyone. They say, oh yeah, you know all those powers you got, Ichigo. Ha ha ha. That's some pussy shit. And that's the same stature that these guys give. Although Ichigo felt like he had a much better fight against that one dude that he was going up against.
Yep.
Grimjo?
Not Grim. No, I'm talking about now.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm talking about now. Yeah. He seemed like he had a much better opportunity. No, not Grimjo. Oh my god, he didn't even have a chance against Grimjo. Like when he showed up, he literally got his ass beat, handed to him. Ichigo was a bitch. He was made a bitch.
He first came into the town.
Yeah.
Oh, homie stomped everyone.
He fucking stomped everyone.
Rukia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like, correct me if I'm wrong, did he like punch a hole through her? Or like stick his hand through her?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he basically killed her. And then she was about to die, and you're like, holy fucking
And
shit.
then Ichigo's like, no. And then fucking Grimjo's like, get out of here. And stomps him. And that's when he was just like in human form.
Human form.
Yeah.
Wow. I just know that animation being like tight as hell. And like when Grimjo was like yelling at him from the sky and like Ichigo was fucked up and he was like, get so attention on and fucking the black blade, and you get to see like the creases in the face, and I was like, yo, this is the sickest animation I've ever fucking seen.
That animation
For that time period, dopest animation you'll ever fucking see.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like back when that came out, I like from anything I've watched that is from that era, it's so like it isn't that clean.
Yeah.
That was clean.
Yeah.
That was very well animated, super smooth. The fight scenes were fantastic. Like Grimjo was a fucking menace.
Yes.
He was a fucking
100%.
menace.
100% he was.
He was a
Grimjo
fucking
was stubborn.
Yeah, he was.
I was,
He was
like,
so stubborn.
But the thing is, you love him by the end of it. You want more of him.
You do.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Like
Yeah.
Ichigo is like, I don't want to kill you. At the end, he's like, he's like, Grimjaw's like, finish me. He's like, I don't want to. And I thought that was gonna be the start of like
A Goku Vegeta dynamic.
yes,
A
Goku what I
Vegeta
was
dynamic.
fucking so hoping for.
I can kind of see that with those two, like 100% a Goku Vegeta dynamic. Like, if people think like Renji and Ichigo are like, no,
No,
it's
I
like
fucking hate that.
it's like a Goku and Goku type thing.
Yeah,
Easily,
yeah.
and it doesn't work. But the thing is, with Grimjaw, yeah, he gives that kind of Vegeta vibe, and like Ichigo gives that Goku vibe in a sense where it's like they could definitely play off each other very well, and I loved that. And I think
their back and forth was really fucking good.
Grimjaw, one of the coolest fucking like one of the coolest antagonists. Like it'd be him, Yukiora, like I don't even think Aizen looked that dope. Aizen's presence seemed very heavy, but he didn't look as dope as Yukiora.
It's when Aizen went from like captain look with his hair shaggy, and then he took off his glasses and slicked his hair back. He fucked.
Oh yeah, no, the dude fucked, man. Dude fucked.
I was like, hey yo, you went from like our nerdy high school kids to like I will fuck boy this entire time. I'm like, dude, for real.
No, he will dig down everybody. That was crazy. That part in the beginning of the anime was crazy, but I think I'm more talking about the Aizen when he becomes like that weird fucking angel,
Like the monster looking thing.
yeah, he just gets like a bunch of
his
wings,
face, like, kinda, like,
yeah, and he
open.
transforms like 4 or 5 different fucking times, and you're like,
He
what
goes
the
from
fuck is going on?
white cloak face to like white cloak wearing like a mask, which is like the cocoon.
Yeah.
And then like his final form was like a moth / butterfly where his face fucking opens.
Yeah.
And he's like, I am complete. And I'm like, that was like in like 5 minutes. You went from like Frieza form 1, 2, 3 final.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like when you see, I genuinely think Grimjaw, like it's hard, but I do think Ulquiorra
Even the backpack off what you said, Grimjaw's origin story
was dope.
was so cool.
Was so dope.
How like he was like a roaming.
Adjudica is
Ajukar.
what Adjukar?
Adjukar, and then he basically worked his way up the ranks, and like he was like almost untamed.
Yeah.
Like
I think
no one could.
I think he was pretty close to getting that Vasta Lorda status.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember.
It's been 10 years.
Vasta Lord. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Vasta Lorde.
Status.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like because he was at the right size, because those guys are like basically human form, like smaller than the Grand Minos and the Adjukas.
Yeah.
Like they're smaller and more powerful, and he was basically leopard size and almost there.
Yeah, he was eating hollows.
Yeah.
In Huaycamundo.
Yeah.
He was eating
Yeah.
hollows.
He was wanting to grow more power.
Yeah, homeboy's tough.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I've figured it out. The top 3 antagonists were all iron cars for me.
Okay.
It would have been Grimjaw, Ilkiora.
Is this from best to worst or
No,
what's
this
the
is
best?
my top 3.
Okay,
This is my top
from
3.
3 to 1 or just or is
From
it,
no, not from 3 to 1. I can't figure out which one. It'd probably be Ilkiora first, Grimjaw second, and then fucking Stark. Stark, dude.
Stark.
Man,
Their fight was so cool because it wasn't
Dark
even
was
like
mid, bro. Halibel is where it's at.
no, fuck, Halle was gay.
Hello Bell.
Give me those ice titties. I like.
Hello Bell.
No,
Okay. I mean, okay.
no, the fucking Baron, dude. That dude was thick
was
as
just gonna
shit.
say,
I wanted
The
to.
king of Huaycamundo?
Yeah, I wanted to sit on my face with them
Homeboy was
cheeks.
scary.
He was thick as shit. I just wanted to eat that ass. You know what I'm saying? God,
He was thick. But yeah, Stark's fight wasn't even. It was almost like 2 rivals sparring
yeah.
at some point.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
It
I'm pretty
felt
sure
like there was no effort in fighting.
there was
between them.
no effort, and I'm pretty sure at one point both of them said like, "Hey man, like, do we even have to fight?"
I think that the thing is, it was the fact that we knew how strong both of them were,
Yeah.
and we knew they were fucking around, and they weren't really showing it. But like, shoot, I can't remember his name. Pink kimono, the captain. Fuck, what's his name?
I can never remember his name.
I never remember his name.
Kiriko is what Captain Kiriko I think is what it is.
Kiriko, yeah, something like that. But like, you know that he
Oh,
What-
Kiraku Shinsui is what his name is. but-
Karaku.
Yeah, Kiraku Shinsui.
Okay, so Karaku.
So can we just call him Shinsui?
Yeah, that's probably easier to be honest with you.
Shinsui. So Shinsui. So like we never had seen anything from his. Actually, it's funny.
Homeboy's just laid back as hell.
He's laid back as hell.
all
We don't.
the time,
We
and
never
always
actually.
hitting on his lieutenant.
Yeah, we never ever saw any of his Shikai, anything like that, until the Zanpakuto arc, in which we did see
No,
No,
his
no.
Shikai is the 2 swords.
Yeah,
the 2 swords, but we
Yeah.
never saw it before the Zanpakuto arc. You never saw it. You saw him wield 1 sword. That's it.
against Chad.
Yeah, it was just 1. He never wielded both.
It was
It was only 1. It was only
because he didn't want to kill Chad, but like
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
'cause
knew.
Chad wanted to fight him, but he didn't want to fight Chad. And then I think he didn't even like use a sword on Chad. I think he just like knocked him out or something, or used
Something
Keto?
like that. Something like
If
that. He
Keto-
did something to knock him out, but I know like I'm
Can't
almost
recall.
100% positive because I didn't know what the hell. I just watched it and I was watching through, and every time he come up, I'm like, fuck, I'm hoping they show his Shikai. And I never saw it. And then the Zanpakuto arc, you actually see the 2 girls, and you're like, oh shit, that's kind of crazy. But you don't actually get to see him fight really with it. You get to see him fight with it a little bit, but a very small amount. And then what happened was when he's fighting Stark, he pulls out the 2 swords, and you can tell, like, you just see in the look in his eyes. Compared to when he's super laid back, the look in his eyes was like he was trying to kill him. He was like he would take jabs. Like he would go behind him and fucking try to kill him. And you're like, holy shit, I've never seen this dude not chill. Like I've never seen this dude fucking
not chill. Scary.
Scary. Because he's smiling the entire time. He's happy. He's happy that he's there to fucking whip your ass. And I'm like, whoa. That was kind of crazy. So like for me, yeah, Stark seemed pretty cool. I also like the fact that he had guns. That was fucking
Yeah,
dope.
the guns were pretty dope.
The
The
guns
guns
were
were so
dope,
random,
dude.
but they worked so well.
They worked so well. I think it was kind of weird the way they did the whole thing where she was inside of it and he was like patting the gun on the ass. That was really fucking weird, man. That was really fucking weird.
Well,
But
they are one in the
they are
same.
sure, but
I get where you're coming from.
it's just weird. It was an odd thing to add. That didn't need to come in. She could have been the gun. It could have been totally fine.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like
fair.
it didn't have to add that weird shit in. But look, I'm down.
Gus.
I'm down for some lolly shit like everybody else. But look, there has to become a limit. So like with it, when he pulls out those guns and he's fighting Shinsui. That is
the
a
Grand
fucking
Race zeros that
sick-
he's shooting out of the fucking
Yeah.
gun. They're
Oh,
not,
man,
they're not even
yeah.
regular. He's like, oh, what's a zero? And they're like, no, that's a Grand Race zero.
Yeah.
Firing off.
Yeah.
Not even like a normal one. This is like when you shoot a Grand Ray, it's like kind of a build up, and homie was just firing them.
They weren't allowed to use it in Huecamundo
Yeah.
according to Aizen's
Yeah,
command
Aizen
because
said-
it would have destroyed Huecamundo.
Yeah,
and
they
this
needed-
dude's shooting them out of a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
he's just like, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking shoot 100,000 of these fucking things now. Destroy everything. I don't give a fuck.
Does Tark have 2 guns or 1?
Two.
It starts with one, and she's the second one.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the second one.
She's the second one.
Yeah.
And he's number 1, right?
He is number
He is
one.
number
Yeah.
one.
Well, I mean, homie
But there
can
was number
shoot.
0, which was the dumbest fucking thing that they could have added. I'm sorry, but that was fucking ridiculous. He turned into a huge centipede. Wow. Fucking crazy.
Yami?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And then they
yeah.
show him off for like 30 seconds and repeat the same scene over and over with him
Yeah.
fucking fighting Kenpachi. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but Kenpachi torches his ass.
I mean, no shit. It's Kenpachi. Who the fuck could beat him?
It was
Like,
Kenpachi
realistically.
and Byakuya, and they really made short work of fucking Yami.
Oh,
Which was
easy.
really sad because like
He's-
they were like Zero's supposed to be the strongest because
Yeah.
he's Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they literally made short work of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it
was like-
fucking easy, man.
Okay.
Yami was cocky, so that was his issue. He's like, I'm Zero. I can fucking kill anyone.
Yeah.
And then Kenpachi's like, hold my beer.
Well, it just seems stupid. Oh, they run under him because he's a centipede. Oh, he can't fucking. He looks under. Whoa, that's crazy. It's like that was. I didn't. It seemed fucking like. It seemed really
Lazy.
lazy. That yeah, it felt lazy.
Yeah.
It felt very lazy, and it's like
That-
if you're gonna add that, like they didn't need to add that in. That wasn't a requirement.
So
That could have been completely cut.
That's where I'm gonna pin like the burnout that Tight Kubo was feeling was that's where that's coming from at that point.
Mm, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give
Yeah,
that.
and like you said, how they were reusing the same scene like 30 times over.
Yeah.
That's him burning out, man.
I feel that. I get
Yeah.
that, but at the same time, I would have rather him taken a Hunter x Hunter hiatus and fucking waited to figure it out, or just cut that complete. Like if that was if the 0 wasn't in there,
I feel you on that.
it almost felt like filler.
I feel you on that, but I feel like I'm pretty sure he was way too pressured because Bleach was at that time the #1 anime. One Piece, Naruto, even though they were a part of the big three, like they didn't come close to Bleach at all.
Sure.
At all.
Sure.
So like show I'm pretty sure I don't want to say anything, but like or like I'm pretty sure he was just under a lot of pressure to do it. Yeah, like a lot of pressure.
I get that, but at the same time, it's like, what did it add? Like, really didn't add that much screen time. It was maybe like if you really counted out all the scenes with Yami when he turned into 0, it was like maybe like a couple episodes, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck did it add to the story? Really nothing. He should have died. He should have just been dead.
That's fair.
He didn't need to come back. That didn't need to happen. It could have been like a really simple fight where fucking Kenpachi just goes up and kills him.
Speaking of Kenpachi, one episode that made me go, oh shit, is the fight where he's fighting like that half moon around car. No, number 6.
It's number 5.
Oh,
Was it 5?
shit,
Yeah. And it's the part where
Number 6 is Grimjaw, bro.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
number 6 is
And we all know Kenpachi always swings with like one arm.
Yeah.
When Homeboy went into like his kendo stance and put the second hand on his sword, I was like, uh-oh. I was like, yo, Homeboy's about to get wrecked. And he one swung of his sword, and didn't he kill him?
I think I don't think he killed him, but I think it was like he was basically dead. at that
Yeah.
point.
But like, I was like, it just, again, when he put the second hand on the sword, I was like, oh, this is not good.
Dude, Kenpachi's kind of like One Punch Man in a sense. Like he is kind of like, in a sense, he feels like plot. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Kenpachi, but it does feel like he's kind of plot armor. Whenever he comes in, he's fucking everyone up. Everyone up.
That's fair.
Nobody's fucking getting past Kenpachi.
He is their like monster weapon.
He is a fucking
Yeah.
monster. He's a force to be reckoned with. Don't get me wrong.
He loves to fight.
He loves to fight.
Loves to
Homie
fight.
puts himself at disadvantages just so fights can be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
literally handicaps himself.
Yeah.
So it can be fair, which is insane.
Yeah, that's like it's literally that's what he does. He puts the fucking eye patch on to conceal his fucking spiritual pressure. He
Puts
fights
the
with
bell
one hand.
on his hair.
Put the bell
so
on,
like people can hear him coming.
Yeah, and fucking only fights with one arm.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck it, 2 arms is gonna fucking just destroy everything. He's like, he doesn't even have a shikai or a bunkai. Man literally just comes out and fucks your
Man
mom.
just comes out with a katana.
Yeah.
Just wrecks your shit.
Yeah.
His shikai is out. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I can't remember where it is in the beginning, but because he may not know his name, but because his spiritual pressure is so
That's right. I
big,
think
his sword is just forced to be in its shikai form.
I think it's the scene where him and Ichigo first fight, and Ichigo goes, "What? You're not gonna pull out your sword?" And he explains, he's like, "This is my shikai.
Yeah.
I just have never cared to learn its name.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He doesn't have a bunkai still, right? Like
Yeah.
that's another thing. Like all of the
To
everybody
become
else.
a captain, you need to have Bonkai.
Yeah.
You need to know your Bonkai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest step to becoming a captain.
Yeah.
This man, spiritual pressure alone was enough to be like, he doesn't need to.
No.
He's just automatic, like, you're a captain.
Yeah. It's like every other captain has like a Shikai and the Bonkai, and then they looked at Kenpachi and they're
Fighting
like,
prowess, his strength,
Yeah.
the spiritual pressure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they looked at him and went, all right.
That's why I'm saying he's plot armor. That's why I'm saying he's plot armor. I mean, what the fuck? Like he comes in. If he can't kill them with one arm, oh, he takes off his eye patch. If he can't kill him with his eye patch off, oh fuck, he puts 2 hands on his fucking thing. Oh, if he can't kill him with that, they're probably gonna give him a fucking bunkai. I don't know. They might not, but like at the same time, it's like they could if they really wanted to. They just give him a fucking crazy ass bunkai that would fucking one shot everything. He is technically plot armor. I love him. Don't get me wrong. Whenever Kenpachi gets on, he's fucking crazy. That is gonna be a crazy scene.
Maybe like the Hulk
Yeah,
of like the Soul Society.
Yeah.
Just like controlled. That's basically it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Other than that, was that basically like any more thoughts on the episode? I mean, like just.
I mean, we kind of went off on wild tangents, so
That's
like
true.
we
We
kept
were
going
talking
back to
about-
episodes, and we kept branching off on the episode.
Yeah.
True.
But like,
But there wasn't much to be fair, in this episode there wasn't much to talk about.
no,
There wasn't much. It was an intro, and there wasn't really any substance. Like they gave you a little bit. Like I said, they tickled your balls. They didn't really do much. They showed off the animation.
Ichigo just kicked the dude off his bed.
Fuck, that was hard. That went so
Is that
hard.
like a Bleach thing where they just kick people in the faces?
Doesn't his dad do that to him?
That's what it is.
He does that to his dad.
Kurosaki thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a Kurosaki thing.
Yeah.
100%.
He's like, please get out of my bed. And the guy's like, did he just tell me to get out of his bed? He's like, I won't say it again. And then he's like, anyway, I'm here. And then just gets kicked in the
Okay,
face.
the Madarame girl,
Shinzo?
Shinzo Madarame.
Was that her name?
Yeah.
Her name was Madarame. So
Madarame.
that is Ikaku's.
I don't know. I can't remember if there is relation between Ikaku and that person, but they have the same last name, which is interesting. And it's interesting that they made it a point to be like, this is Shinzo Madarame. Yeah. I was like, interesting.
Yeah, that does sound, man. I don't know. Like if she didn't die, obviously. So if she died, I felt like maybe it would like send Ikako into.
I would think so. I like 100%. Oh, not Shinzo. It's Shino Madarame.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got it?
But yeah, man, that was just a lot
Younger
of emotion.
sister.
It is his younger sister.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Bleach can't fear your own world. Shino's surname is Madarame, and she is stated to be the younger sister of Kaku.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
You know, the look was kind of there though when she was yelling at dude.
They both
Okay, wait. I have to say,
Yeah.
I have not watched any of the movies.
I've only seen one.
It's okay.
No.
I think they're all not canon.
They're
right?
not canon.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
still haven't watched
Also,
any of
your
them.
computer's at 15%.
Just, huh?
For what?
Until it dies.
Oh, just plug it in.
Just FYI. We've been going for 58 minutes, so
58?
just a little FYI.
We'll probably wrap it up here pretty soon. But
Yeah.
like, do you guys have any final thoughts on the episode?
I'm excited.
You're
I'm
excited?
just glad
that it's back. First off,
Yeah.
It's been over 3,000 days.
it was just like, all right, we're back at it.
Yeah.
It's
And like we said, just seeing Ichigo's foot. Seeing Ichigo's foot, we were all like,
it wasn't just the foot. It was the slashing blast that came from his shit guy. You're like,
yeah. You're like,
fuck,
there it is.
that's Shikai Getsuga Tensho.
Yeah.
You know that, and then he steps, and you're like, yo, fuck.
He steps, theme song, Insta-nut.
Bon.
Yeah, yeah. It's the bond and then the Kai that always just gets you wrong. It's
Fuck yeah,
hard.
dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I really did enjoy this episode. I think it was fantastic. I would recommend it to anyone. Like I'm new to the Bleach anime, and I recommend it very highly. I would say skip all the fucking filler arcs. I'm gonna go back.
Fillers are definitely unnecessary.
Yeah.
There's websites out there that will be like, just cut out these episodes, watch these episodes, and I'd recommend just watching it in the format that they tell you to watch it in.
And honestly, like if you skip them, you don't really miss anything.
No.
The
No, you
only
don't.
one I recommend watching because it's cool is the Zanpakuto arc.
Yeah, but even then, like it's
The second
kinda,
part of that though
like-
got kind of like dry.
It got really dry,
Yeah.
but like it was cool to just see all of like their physical forms.
True.
Yeah,
that was cool.
dope.
Because that's technically what they are. They're like spirits.
Yeah. That's what they
right.
are. And I you know what? I really had my like some bad thoughts on the Zanpakuto arc because they changed Zabimaru, like what he originally looked like, which would have
it
been
being a monkey
a
with a snake
monkey
tail,
with a snake
to,
tail
like,
to
a full woman, and then like a
Yeah,
with
the
a
snake.
little girl.
That was weird.
it was really
Yeah.
weird. But you know what? I think I liked it more because they were able to give him more
Personality?
Because way back, like in when they originally introduced Zabimaru, he was kind of like two-dimensional. He felt so flat. Oh, you're weak. You should become stronger. I don't know why you aren't doing this, doing that. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, whatever. You're boring. Move on. But then like when it came to like the newer side, like I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I kind of grew to love them. But yeah, I think that one is definitely worth watching.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair man. Yeah, it's just a long time coming. I'm
It
so
was.
excited that it's back.
It was like I said, it was almost a little overwhelming in a good way.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
like just like when the episode started and like we all kind of knew that we would see the OG group again. I was sitting here like, okay, just fucking show us. Like I was getting like really antsy. I'm just like, I want.
Yeah, you know, I'm like,
The
can we just
intro-
get
the
it fucking
intro-
Ichigo through? Like,
Yeah,
like
the
I don't
intro is
like. I
fun.
get where you want to go with it, but just fucking get to them already.
Yeah. Also, okay. I know we have beat a dead horse here. The animation of the hollows,
Really,
Way
good.
better.
really good.
Way better.
Like really got like,
The detail that they put into them, like
and they're also
Mappa
way
did it.
bigger now.
Mappa just killed it again.
Easily.
Like I got nothing to say. Like they're a great studio.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 100%.
Was it Mappa?
It is Mappa. Yeah,
Mappa.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
Mappa.
Oh,
Man.
that's so crazy.
Yeah,
They're so
and
good.
and they're doing Chainsaw Man, which airs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey yo, Chainsaw Man's gonna fuck.
fuck.
Yo, and then Mob Psycho just fucking released. And
Mob Psycho.
Holy
Yeah.
My Hero's
shit.
coming back as well.
My Hero,
coming back.
cool for
Spy
anyone.
Family's there
Spy
right
Family
now.
Yeah,
back as
Spy
well.
Family, My Hero. What else is there? There's a plethora.
Those
of,
are like the big ones, though. Those are like the big ones that people really care. Like, let's be real, that's the big ones that people care about.
True.
But yeah, there's probably like a bunch of others that are coming out this year. But those ones have been highlighted, and this is gonna be a great year.
it
This
is.
is gonna be a great fucking year for anime.
Fantastic.
100%.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
and like I've said this to a bunch of because like I have some friends that are like getting into anime now, and it's really interesting. For example, 10 years ago when like Bleach ended, and I could be wrong here, I don't know if anime was as like
It
popular
wasn't.
as it is now.
No.
Dude, it is so
I think Demon Slayer brought it to North America.
Nah.
I really think it did. I think it
No.
exploded. No, the reason I'm saying that, hold on, is because I think it brought it to the younger generation. What in terms
My
of
take on this is anime's always been popular. It's just with the ways things have been in the past. Even if you were into like forget anime for example, like just like if you're into like comic books like Marvel, DC, you would get shit on. But now we've come into like an age where like people are more accepting of this stuff, and it's kind of cool to be into this shit. It's cool to be into this shit now.
Yeah.
Like it's always been there. It's just been hidden.
Like
for so
all the
long.
kids that used to like Naruto run at school, you guys are the cool kids
Actually,
now.
you know what? That's what really brought anime out was Naruto.
Easily.
So a bunch of kids.
Easily.
Like a bunch of kids.
But I think that's like my generation. Like I think that's my generation was like Naruto. And like
Just to be clear, Cooper is younger than me and Sheldon.
yeah,
Just so everyone,
I'm
yeah.
24, so
I'm
like
29.
I'm 33.
yeah, and
Yeah,
like for
so-
me, like when I'm thinking about it, like I know so many people who were into Naruto. Like one of my cousins, I remember going out to Ottawa and he was reading the manga, and I'm like, what the fuck are you
I
reading?
remember seeing that shit in like a scholastic book fair.
Yeah, and I didn't
And I'd
know
be like,
it
what the
was.
fuck is
I was
this?
like, what the hell is this? And I wasn't into anime at the time, and so like I didn't know. And then later on, I got into it. And but the thing is, like, whenever I talk to people about anime, like they have there's people who have very
They were
harsh
almost
reservations.
scared to admit that, like, yeah, I watch it.
Almost in a sense, but now it's become very open and accepting. But I also think that one of the reasons is because like Naruto, for as good as it is, especially like when you get into Shippuden and everything, like it wasn't the best anime. There's like so much fucking filler in that show.
This boy's about to get the hate.
No, it's a great
He's about to
anime.
get the hate.
It's a great anime. Don't get me
Yo,
wrong.
Cooper's is.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Okay, look, wait. Before you misconstrue what I was saying, it's a great anime. I don't think it's as fantastic as a lot of people remember. I think Shippuden's fantastic, but OG Naruto, go and watch the entire thing front to back. Tell me how good it is.
The only reason why it's like that is because of the fillers.
Apparently,
It's the fillers. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay,
it's 80% filler.
apparently, Mr. Beast is. There's a thing on Twitter that I saw that Mr. Beast wants the OG Naruto to be like. 'Cause I don't know if you
Are
guys
you done
saw.
without the fillers?
I don't know if you guys saw that, like,
Naruto Kai.
this
Naruto Kai.
Like Dragon Ball Z guy?
Yeah.
this certain company. I don't know
Some of the fillers in Dragon Ball Z were kind of dope. Like anybody that just bring back Girl Jr. and the Spice Boys, okay? Best arc, best filler episode
Sure,
arc.
but in terms of Naruto in particular, dude, that anime is so strung out, it's freaking ridiculous. Like it is.
Why do you think that is though?
Why do I think that is?
Why do you think that is?
Because the main elements of the story literally come once a season, and it's in one episode, and the rest of the episode is literally stretched out. It's like
But why do you think they stretched it out though? It's because they were making mad money off that shit.
100%.
The only reason why anime
Is it
gets
Shippuden
Don't
or
get
Naruto?
me wrong. Don't get me
Both.
wrong. I know why they
okay.
did it. I know.
like Shippuden has fillers too, but not as many as like OG Naruto. They only got major fillers near the end when they were explaining like people's backstories.
Two seasons.
They did like the dream arc.
Two
of,
seasons.
Like, when they were capturing the infinite Tsukiyomi and
And
shit.
the amount of like movies
They did.
that Naruto has
Yeah.
and Shippuden has is crazy.
They were getting the bag. I get it. Get the bag. I would chase the bag too. But at the same time, you can't argue that Naruto is one of the best animes when 80% of it's filler. It's hard to say. Like, that is a great anime, don't get me wrong, but I would still, like,
We don't know about if it's really 80%. I'm just gonna say that right now.
yeah, I
Like,
don't know
we
if it's
the exact
80%, but
number.
goddamn, that's how it felt. Like, every time I watched it, it felt like half of those episodes could have been literally dumbed down into
Not as bad
2-minute
as Boruto,
segments.
though, bro.
Huh?
Not as bad as Boruto.
Wait. Hold on. I watched a couple fight scenes from Boruto. One of my boys showed me, and it actually looked kind of fire. I don't know how good it is. I haven't watched it, but the fight scenes look kind of fire.
Literally, I think it was stated that like 90% of that anime is filler.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
But
I don't think like the actual show story starts until like you're like well into it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't really start until you get to the fucking.
I think Naruto has like I know a lot of people hold it in their hearts as one of the best animes. But when you compare it now, like, yes, there's a lot of nostalgia, but if you go back and watch it from front to back, from first episode to end of Shippuden, every single episode, and you go compare it to other animes, it's way more filler than are in other animes. Way more. I've watched Bleach, I've watched Naruto, I've watched fucking Black Clover, and Black Clover is 90% fucking filler. That goddamn show has so much filler in it, it's ridiculous.
But the filler in that show is progressive.
Yes, exactly. It's progressive. That's why I would say that it's arguably I like the story better. because it doesn't have as much filler. And I get it. They were chasing the bag. They were doing it for the money. Da 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 da. But you can't say that and then be like, oh, but it doesn't count, because it does count. It's part of the show.
It is part of the show.
It's part of the show. It's literally the filler in Naruto is the same way, like where like, yeah, there are some dumb arcs that go off on the side, but even the main show, the story feels like it's elongated, like they stretch out.
A lot of the OG filler for Naruto, especially after Sasuke leaves the village, is literally them chasing Sasuke's, like, clues for Sasuke's, or like whereabouts of Sasuke.
Yeah.
Throughout all those fillers.
Yes, I think Naruto is great. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but when I think of all the other animes out there, especially right now, I don't think it's one of the tops. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's one of the tops. It deserves its respect.
That's in the comment.
It deserves the respect that it has. It was a fundamental part of anime. It was fundamental, because if Naruto wasn't there, if it was just Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece, I don't think that anime would be as far as it is.
Dragon Ball is what laid the groundwork for all those.
No, I get that. I'm
just letting you know that right now.
Okay.
It laid the groundwork for Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
This dude gonna go off about fucking how Dragon Ball made anime, first anime ever. I get it. My argument isn't
Naruto then carried it.
Yes. What I'm saying is that's the first step.
What you're saying is that, like, so Dragon Ball walks so Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto could run, but he's saying, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if Naruto wasn't there, then it wouldn't have helped progressively get anime into
Anime
the light.
wouldn't have been where it is.
Okay, yeah.
Anime wouldn't have been where it is if Naruto wasn't there. It is a fundamental part.
I get it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, yeah, exactly what you're saying, where Dragon Ball, yes, it laid the groundwork, and then Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, these came out and they were fantastic.
Basically,
and they pushed it forward.
The big three of, like, the old days, quote, helped carry anime into the light it is now.
Yes.
But he's saying if Naruto wasn't there and it was just Bleach and One Piece, it wouldn't be as popular as it is today.
Yeah, it's fundamental for anime as a whole, because the actual main story is great, but I definitely think that the anime doesn't hold up.
I think what I'm going to counteract that with. Oh, sorry, I'm going to let you finish your thought.
I don't think the anime holds up as well as a lot of people remember it.
So, like, it hasn't aged well.
It hasn't aged well.
Okay.
That's what I would say. It hasn't aged well. Bleach, regardless of the fillers, I still think arguably has a better storyline, because it doesn't feel as elongated.
I was just going to say,
story elements.
I was just going to say, like, if Taikuba never burnt out, Bleach would have been headlining 100%.
100%.
100%. If he didn't burn out, like, Bleach would have been.
And we're not just saying that because we're talking about it, but, like, it's true.
Like, you go back and just watch Bleach from the beginning, and you just cut out the fillers. It's all there, man.
I don't have the same like nostalgia that you guys do. I've watched this just this year. I started watching this in March.
But you still appreciate it, though.
But I still appreciate it, and
that's
I
a
know
perfect
it.
example of how you have us who have watched it prior, and you who got to the end of the anime fucking 24 hours ago.
12 hours ago.
Oh, sorry. And we're still on the same level, all three of us, of appreciation for that anime. That alone speaks.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's why I'm saying, like, when I compare Naruto to Bleach, I hold Bleach in higher regards. And the reason being is because I definitely think that story is just... It just feels better.
You just want to tickle Ichigo's balls. Just say
100%, dude.
After that, I would.
I'm sorry.
I would too.
I'm sorry, but Bankai was one of the hardest motherfucking words that's ever been stated in anime, bro. He said one word, split it into two parts, and that shit slapped.
One word, split it into two parts.
Bro,
It's so true though. This show took a word and cut it in half and made a fucking statement,
bro. Hype.
And made a statement,
like straight up. No, and that's why that's why I would say
when
I
you
like
go
it more.
Bankai, it's lit. But when you go Bon KAI exclamation point, instant nut.
I know I'm gonna be in the super minority here, but I can't wait for the dub to fucking come out.
Fuck.
Johnny Young Bosch.
I have the biggest.
I haven't watched it.
I have the biggest Crush, no homo,
Bro.
or Johnny Bosch.
Johnny Bosch
Bosch is a goat.
Is like fucking up there.
Johnny Bosch is a goat. He was fucking the Green Ranger back in the day. He was the Black Ranger back in the day. He's Ichigo. He's Gyu from Demon Slayer. He was 9 in the My Hero film. Homie's a goat.
Oh wait, he was you?
Yeah. He's Gyu in the English.
He's always gonna be a samurai. He's always gonna be
Dude,
a
always.
Always gonna be a dude with a sword.
Johnny, if you are listening to this, I would love to meet you one day and just shake your hand and say thank you for fucking the memories.
Andre want to tickle your balls and lick your booty hole and smell your taint at the same time. It's
Just
gonna
yell
be a
bonk
wild
helmet.
time.
He wants that power
It's
X inside
gonna
of
be
him. Okay?
wild beyond belief. Your booty hole will be tickled very nicely by Andre. If you ever decide that you want to meet him,
Or a handshake at the end of it.
handshake, yeah, whatever it is.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that dub.
Dude, it's going to be
Like-
really cool.
Like,
I will watch this again in
English
dub.
dub was up there.
Oh yeah,
was.
no, I want to watch this again. I'll probably watch it in dub. I think that's a good idea because I do want to watch. Like the thing is, usually what I'll do is I'll start like after about midway through the season, like when they announce like the end date of it or like when they're ending this part of the arc, I'm probably halfway through gonna go back and rewatch all from start, and by then there should be a plethora of English dubs hopefully.
Yeah.
And then I probably will just start watching it in English dub and kind of get into that because I never watched it English dub, so like I don't know, I don't have this experience that you guys do, and I'd love to listen to it because there's definitely some really hard hitting English.
The way that like Johnny kind of like I'm trying to like explain that when he voices Ichigo, I think just isn't that like his most famous?
It
Like,
is.
yeah. So like when you
The voice acting, he sounds pretty close to the Japanese voice actor too.
he does,
Yeah.
and like you can tell that when he is doing it, he really cares.
100%.
He like so it really seems it really seems like authentic, and just the way he will say things, and like you can tell that he's really been putting his all into Ichigo for 10 fucking years now, right? So it's so again, I'm curious to see what you think, Coop, of seeing it in dub since you've never seen it.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see. Like, I'll definitely give it a shot once it starts airing. Probably like halfway through the season, I'll give it a shot. Or maybe I might watch
And
the
like
first episode when it
even
comes
the
out.
OG crew, they didn't sound bad at all.
It was kind of weird. Did it sound different to you?
Or he may sound a little bit
Or
different.
yeah,
But then again,
I think Ichigo sounded a little bit different.
Now let's think about this, like sound then compared to sound now.
Might be the same people, but just
year 2 is going to be a lot different and way better.
yeah,
The recording wise,
yeah.
it's going to sound probably a little
like
bit different,
crispier.
but they are definitely like there's no.
No, it sounded good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it sounded bad or completely different. It just sounded slightly different. And I think, yeah, you might be right. It might be the software, but I don't know how.
It's also been 10 years.
It's been 10 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if those voice actors still have the same, like when you're going through and you're using like a voice, I would assume that like when you're doing that, you have kind of an idea in your head of how that voice works. After 10 years of not doing it and doing other voices,
Yeah.
that might have like disappeared because when you're doing that much voice acting, right? If that's your main job, like you think that you're gonna retain that? No, it's gonna go out the door like a couple years later because
course,
you haven't reissued it.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch it, but I still think after 10 years, there's no way you can have the exact same.
I'm
voice.
sure prior to this, they all met and like got into
Oh,
it.
for sure. You have to.
I can imagine them just like meeting each other. Like now we got to talk in our like Bleach voices, guys.
Yeah.
This is how we're gonna interact from now
Do you
on.
think that when they like all meet up, they're like, "Hey, Chad, how's it going?" and they go into by their names?
No way. No fucking shot.
That'd be so funny.
Oh shit!
All right.
Sato, bro.
So sorry.
Chad is the English name.
So used to it.
No, they say Chad in the fucking.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chado.
Yeah,
That's how they got Chad.
it is.
That's how they
It
fucking
is.
got Chad.
Yeah, that's literally how they did.
Yeah.
It was like back in the day, they were
Yeah,
like,
homie is a Chad.
Yeah.
This yoked as shit.
Shit, yeah. It was.
all right. Well, do you guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
I think so.
Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
it.
All right.
that's
Well, next week we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we'll try to. We'll have to meet up like around like on Monday sometime and figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure out times.
Even if we just come here, just do it and then just dip.
Yeah, something
Right.
like that.
Just have this all
That I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and then like sit down, watch, record, dip.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe like an hour,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
about
Hour
like
and a half.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, boys. It's been a slice.
Yep.
We don't really know where you can find us yet.
This is the Ball SAC, and we've named it this because we have Sheldon, Andre, and Cooper, which is SAC,
Yeah.
and that's why we call it the Ball SAC.
Yeah.
So,
And just to give some preference, I know that we didn't really start with this, but we're just 3 friends who love anime, and we all decided to say fuck it, start a podcast, and just talk about shit. And we're not just gonna be talking about anime. I'm sure we'll have other topics, but just like I said, today Bleach came out, and we just knew that we had to talk about it
We were
because
just fucking hyped for it.
yeah.
we were. It
Yeah.
was like it was talked about for months in our group chat, and Cooper fucking hauled ass and finished.
Fuck man,
Powered through it.
Yeah.
Powered
We did like egg on him to like really fucking watch it. It took
Yeah.
a while, but he did, and he powered through it.
God
He did. So
damn,
he
dude,
did
that
that.
was
So
tough.
he finished it last night. So he's fresh off of that. So it's cool because me and Sheldon have been waiting for 10 years, and we have Cooper to bounce off of for fresh ideas. So it's cool in that sense. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Yes,
If you
thank you
did.
guys.
Thank y'all, whoever listened to this. I love you.
I love you.
I
To that
might
one
give you a
person.
kiss.
To that one,
I appreciate
yeah, to
it.
that
I'll
one
give y'all a
person.
kiss when I see you.
Mwah. But yeah, like this. I don't really know where this is going yet.
Like it, share it, fucking subscribe
Subscribe
to
to
it.
it.
Whatever the hell we do. It
Like,
might
share,
be-
and subscribe.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
something like that. Maybe
Fuck
just
it. We might-
if you know me, text me. Just be like, yo,
Yeah.
you sounded cute, and I'll be like, shit.
You can tell me if I sound like shit. Just
Yeah, I
Be
will
real.
drop all our phone numbers in the description and text us just to say, hey, I think you guys sound great.
Fuck it, I'm gonna have to change my number
agree to
if
that.
we actually pop off. But like, God,
I'll drop the number and then change it. So just text it anyway.
Yeah,
See what
yeah,
happens,
exactly.
right? Okay, guys, thank you all.
Peace.
And peace.
peace.